The 15.
Defense will take over.
Ready?
First down here for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Stiff arms the man. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
A great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Roll it.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. A horrible field position to start the drive quicker. They just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it to the left. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And there's the handoff. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for Texas A&M Aggies,
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make... field. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He shreds the tackle. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Texas A&M 14, Tennessee 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
The Vols pick up enough for a first down here. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
The Vols will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's a wide-open receiver complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, A&M. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And on the carry, he's heading left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Texas A&M.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did he do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it out of the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage, and see what they call right here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
6-9-1, Gators score. 42.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Luna.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. inside the 5-yard line. Ball carrier running through tackles. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Linebacker shifting around now. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
He's tested at the 14. Coming up, 4th down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Handoff running right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Luna. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Here's the score. Texas A&M 31, Tennessee 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider.
Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the right here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Big throw caught on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Green 25. Ready.
Oh, it's a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Got it.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The linebacker shifting around now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Man, that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Breaks free. He's going to take off. Powers through. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Aggies. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
On the set.
Now it's 2nd down here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the 1st down. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.